Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Arch Zenith. Today's video is something truly special, something I've been so excited to share with you. As we settle deeper into autumn, there's this magical shift that happens in our homes. The air grows crisper, the light becomes softer and more golden, and suddenly we find ourselves craving warmth, comfort, and those intimate moments wrapped in blankets with a steaming cup of tea. There's something almost poetic about this season, isn't there? It invites us to slow down, to create sanctuaries within our walls, and to embrace the art of coziness in its most beautiful form. Today, we're going to explore something I'm deeply passionate about, the secret art of texture layering. Now, I know that might sound like a complex design concept, but trust me, it's one of the most accessible and transformative ways to elevate your home. We're talking about the interplay of soft knitted throws against smooth velvet cushions, the way natural jute rugs feel beneath vintage Persian runners, how candlelight dances across layers of fabric and wood and metal, creating depth and dimension in every corner. Over the next several minutes, I'll be sharing 10 inspiring approaches to bring this sophisticated layering into your own space. We'll journey through every room, from transforming your sofa into an heirloom-worthy retreat, to styling your mantle with dimensional elegance, to creating ambient lighting that makes every evening feel like a special occasion. We'll explore how to mix wood tones, layer your rugs, compose beautiful tablescapes, and even how to think about fragrance as an invisible layer of texture that envelops your entire home. So before we dive in, I want you to do something for me. Go grab your favorite warm beverage. Maybe it's a cinnamon-spiced latte, perhaps a soothing chamomile tea, or even a rich hot chocolate. Get yourself comfortable, maybe light a candle if you have one nearby, and let's spend this time together exploring how to transform your space into the cozy, elegant autumn haven you've been dreaming of. If you enjoy what we create together today, I'd be so grateful if you'd take a moment to hit that like button. It truly helps more people discover our vintage-loving community. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Vintage Nook and turn on notifications so you never miss our seasonal inspiration and timeless decorating ideas. Alright, my friends, are you ready? Let's begin this beautiful journey into the art of autumn texture layering. Segment 1. The Inviting Sofa. Transform your seating into the ultimate autumn retreat by combining different fabric weights and textures. Think chunky knit blankets paired with smooth velvet throws and crisp cotton accents. The magic happens when you mix materials. Wool's warmth against silk's softness, creating visual and tactile interest. Choose a palette inspired by fall, warm caramels, deep burgundies, and soft creams. Don't forget decorative details like fringe trim or tassels, They add movement and character. This isn't about piling on everything you own. It's about selecting pieces that work together to create sophisticated comfort. Segment 2. Elevated Mantle Displays. Your fireplace mantle offers the perfect opportunity for dimensional styling. Start by leaning vintage mirrors or antique picture frames at varying heights to create visual layers. Introduce natural elements like dried branches in ceramic vessels, paired with metallic candle holders for contrast. The secret is balancing scale. Combine taller statement pieces with smaller supporting objects. Let items overlap slightly to create intimacy rather than a rigid lineup. Embrace pieces with character and age. Their worn finishes add authenticity and depth to your display. Segment 3. Floor Rug Layering. Create foundation and interest underfoot by combining multiple rugs. Begin with a large natural fiber rug. Jute or sisal works beautifully. Then layer a vintage-inspired runner or patterned textile on top. This technique adds visual richness while defining different areas within a room. Mix textures deliberately. Pair coarse weaves with softer materials. Allow corners to overlap organically rather than aligning everything perfectly. The slightly casual arrangement creates a collected overtime aesthetic that feels both intentional and effortless. Segment 4. Pillow and Cushion Mixing. Create a luxurious seating experience by combining pillows in varied fabrics and sizes. Pair smooth velvet with textured linen or glossy silk with nubibu. Start with larger pillows as anchors, then add smaller accent pieces with interesting details like embroidery or decorative buttons. Work within a cohesive color story, but vary the patterns. Solids alongside subtle prints, creating visual rhythm without chaos. This approach transforms functional items into design elements that express your personal style while inviting people to sink in and stay a while. Segment 5. Wood Tones and Finishes. Celebrate wood in its many forms by combining different finishes throughout your space. Place a glossy mahogany box beside a rough-hewn driftwood piece. Let a sleek walnut tray sit atop a distressed pine table. These contrasts highlight wood's versatility and natural beauty. Don't stop at wood alone. Introduce complementary materials like brushed brass, stoneware, or ceramic. The interplay between smooth and rough, polished and raw, creates sophisticated depth. Embrace imperfections. They're what give pieces character and authenticity. Segment 6. Ambient Lighting Layers. Build atmosphere through multiple light sources working together. Combine table lamps with floor lamps, add candlelight, and incorporate lanterns. Use different shade materials, linen, glass, metal, to create varied light quality throughout the room. Position lights at different heights to eliminate harsh shadows and create welcoming pools of illumination. The goal is creating dimension through light and shadow, making textures more visible and spaces more intimate. This layered approach to lighting transforms ordinary rooms into enchanting spaces. Segment 7. Textural Table Settings. Elevate your dining experience by layering materials at each place setting. Start with a quality tablecloth, add woven placemats or runners, then build upward with wooden chargers beneath ceramic plates. Each layer adds substance and formality to the meal. Include varied textures in your accessories, cloth napkins with interesting weaves, handmade pottery, vintage flatware with patina. These thoughtful combinations turn everyday dining into memorable occasions, showing care for both aesthetics and the people you're sharing the meal with. Segment 8. Window treatments with depth. Create dimensional window dressings by hanging multiple curtain layers. Pair sheer panels closest to the glass with heavier drapes as the outer layer. This combination offers flexibility shears, filter daylight beautifully, while heavier curtains provide privacy and insulation. Select fabrics in complementary autumn tones, perhaps cream shears behind terracotta or moss-colored outer panels. The layered effect adds architectural interest while serving practical purposes, making windows feel like intentional design features rather than afterthoughts. Segment 9. Scent as invisible texture. Expand your textural palette to include fragrance. Layer autumn scents throughout your home using candles, diffusers, and simmering potpourri. Combine woody notes like cedar and sandalwood with spicy elements like cinnamon and clove, adding warmth through vanilla or amber. Consider how scents shift throughout the day: lighter, fresher notes for morning, deeper, richer fragrances for evening. This olfactory layering creates atmosphere as effectively as any visual element, engaging senses beyond sight and touch. Segment 10. Curated Seasonal Vignettes. Create small, composed arrangements that celebrate autumn's beauty. Gather natural objects, gourds, pine cones, dried flowers, and combine them with books, candles, and decorative objects. Arrange them thoughtfully on trays, shelves, or side tables. Play with height, texture, and finish. Rough bark against smooth porcelain, matte pottery beside metallic accents. These mini displays tell visual stories, changing with your mood or the season's progression. They're opportunities to showcase meaningful objects while adding layers of interest to your space. And there we have it, dear friends, 10 thoughtful, beautiful ways to bring textural richness and cozy elegance into your home this autumn season. I hope you're feeling inspired right now. I hope you're looking around your space with fresh eyes, seeing possibilities you hadn't noticed before. Maybe even feeling excited to rearrange a few pillows or create a seasonal vignette on your coffee table. You know, what I find most beautiful about this approach to decorating is that it's never truly finished. Your home is a living, breathing space that evolves with you, with the seasons, with your changing tastes and the treasures you collect over time. The layers you create today might shift next week, and that's not just okay, that's the whole point. This is about engaging with your space, about making it a reflection of who you are and how you want to feel when you're in it. Don't forget to subscribe to Arch Zenith if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you're always the first to know when I release new content. I have so many more seasonal ideas, vintage styling tips, and cozy home transformations coming your way, and I don't want you to miss a single one. Until next time, stay cozy, stay creative, stay inspired, and I'll see you very soon with more timeless vintage inspiration. Take care everyone, and happy autumn decorating.